Hey guys, it's me, Shiro. In case you forgot, it's me, voiceover Shiro. Ooh, add some lightning effects and I don't know what you guys want for gameplay. You want GTA? You want, I don't know, what do the kids like? You want some neon white? So if you wanted to just skip to the funny moments, you can go ahead and click on the timestamp below. But I just wanted to take this time right now to thank you guys for another amazing year as Shiro. You've all been extremely supportive of me, supportive of my videos, always coming back to watch it, and I'm very thankful and grateful for that. I have accumulated over 1 million views this year, which is I'm very happy for, I'm very proud of, and I've gotten over 3,000 subscribers, so that, honestly, I've done amazing for this year. But like the biggest thing I'm proud of is the growth that I see in myself. So whenever you're doing like creative outputs or like you're doing something every day, you don't see your own growth. But making this highlight video, forcing me to watch my older videos, the videos that I made early in the year, and I realized I've grown a lot. I've grown a lot in script making, 3D animation, just general like camera movement, editing. I've grown a lot, and I'm very happy and I'm very proud of myself for that. And I hope you guys are happy too, because that usually just means you're getting better videos. And that's all I want. I just want to give you guys as good of videos as I can make. I made 22 projects this year, which I'm very proud of. All of them I think are very good. But rewatching all of them, I realized what kind of videos I want to make going forward into 2026. So I realized that the challenge videos, I don't sound interested in the challenge at all during the video. Like I sound like I'm reading from a script, especially in those videos. Mostly because I just want to talk about the game. I'm gonna be real. I just want to talk about the game. Which is why the retrospective videos that I made this year, they sound so much better because I'm being more genuine. I'm talking in a more formal way. So going forward, I think it's gonna be a lot more retrospectives or even like one-off videos where I only talk about one video game. But I have a lot of ideas for 2026, which I'm very excited about. And here's a little sneak peek at the next video.
What the fuck?
Wow, wasn't that cool? Anyways, I wanted to just say thank you guys one last time. Thank you for an amazing 2025. I couldn't be here without you all. And here's to a great 2026. Enjoy the highlights.
Donkey Kong Jr. is actually a redemption story, as after Mario stops Donkey Kong and saves Pauline, he then traps DK in a cage and proceeds to torture him. So it's up to his son, Donkey Kong Jr. to save him. And I don't know how that leads to Mario spraying bug spray up Donkey Kong's butt in the sequel. I feel like we missed a step somewhere. But then the series would lay dormant for 14 years. But it would eventually return with a brand new developer who would return the series to the spotlight with Donkey Kong Country Return. It could be worse though. Could be of which there are 3 games: Donkey Konga, Donkey Konga 2, and Donkey Konga 3 Tabe Hotai Haru Mogitate Goju Kyoku. One of them didn't make it to the US. Can you guess which one? The second game didn't have a story, but for some reason, the third game does. What's that? What's the story for the third game? I don't know, I don't speak Japanese. I just memorized the title for the bit. You might need to inflate Lanky to reach a banana in the sky, shrink Tiny to crawl through a hidden tunnel, or have Donkey Kong play Donkey Kong. There's so much to do. I met the elder of this underground village and he tells me that I have the potential to harness the power of Bonanza. In order to activate it, Donkey Kong lays down the drum beat and the rock sings. Well, this complicates the timeline. I just wanted to vibe and enjoy the collection grind. Sadly, as a YouTuber, I can't enjoy games anymore. I have deadlines and an unhealthy relationship with Blender. And DaVinci Resolve. It takes a lot to make these videos. And he can also wear pants in this game. But to me, Donkey Kong never wears pants. I like my monkeys naked. That didn't sound right at all. Don't clip that. There are 2 drivers per kart now, and you can switch between the 2 at any time. Now this is peak gameplay. The issue is, the game is really difficult.
Skill issue.
Shut up. He is right though, it is a skill issue. And you have special DLC characters. You have Links from Zelda's. You have Inklings from Splatoon. You have villagers from Animal. Heck, Animal from Crossing. And now it's time I came clean. Guys, I am sorry, but the title is clickbait because I never play Mariokart Live home circuit. And I guarantee you, it would have been a fun gimmick for 5 minutes, and then I would have gotten bored of it because I'm not 8 years old. So, I hope you guys understand why I didn't want to spend $120 on something that I'm only going to use for this video and then never again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to spend $550 pre-ordering the Switch 2 so that I could play Mario Kart World. And you're not going to believe what's out in the middle of nowhere. That's right, nothing. Is it a skill issue? No. I'm the best Mario Kart player to have ever lived. Just ask Grizzly.
On God, he sucks.
What is your favorite Mario Kart game? Let me know down below in the comments. Unless it's Mario Kart 64, then I don't want to hear it and I immediately hate you. I'm kidding. It's just a joke. It's just a little joke. It's just a joke. But I did just sum up the whole story in one sentence. Hey Grizzly, what do you got there?
Oh, it's a nothing burger.
Symbolism. Honestly, the scariest part about this game is that you have to reload your own gun. I guess I never explained that. So on all the games before this, you never had to reload your own gun. Now that you have context, the scariest part about this game is that you have to reload your own gun. No joke, the chainsaw just cuts through the enemies. Grizzly, you... Guess I'll just have to do it myself. Thus ends the joke. I know, I'll just check the map. Okay, I am somewhere between the Y and the O. I will give this game 2 positive points. You can kill every NPC you see.
It's the only safe place. Try to find it.
Oh, please hurry. There are combat supplies in the storage cabinet in the next room. The code is 624. I hope you can use it.
People do like this game and that's fine, but to me, it just doesn't feel like a Doom game. You have to reload your weapons. That's not Pinky, and that's not in the game at all. I don't know what that's doing here, but you get my point. It just doesn't feel like a Doom game. But now, the series would be cursed, as for 12 years, nothing Doom related would come out.
What about the Doom RPGs?
Nothing important Doom related would come out. But Doomslayer doesn't like that, so we'll probably rip and tear into her later. That didn't sound right at all. Hold on. And I love dragons because I am one. Rah! Why did I say that? Oh, that was so cringe. I'm going to lose subscribers. Shiro, don't use that joke. Okay. Hey man, I just lost my dog. Can you help me find her?
Yeah, dude, let me just summon the Ancient Ones.
Yeah, so the Ancient One was actually really friendly and very helpful. But despite what the list says, it's all down to personal preference. Every one of these games was extremely fun to play. You can pick any game on this list and have fun with it, as there has never been a bad Doom game except for you. And it's the only game that made punching Pikachu socially acceptable. Well, let's just say Melee can suck my brawl. Can suck my the next game, Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Kirby is just somehow one of the most powerful beings Nintendo has ever created. He is the god of death and destruction. Also, playing the 3DS version is how I learned that the circle pad was not built for Smash Bros. The visitation is this Friday. I hope you can make it. I mean, how does that make sense? Shut up. Twitch streamer SlayQueen32, who says that access to the barn is for tier 3 subs only. So I gave her a sub sandwich. Get it? That's not the type of sub you thought she was talking about. You thought it was a Twitch. Grizzly, stop, don't do it! It's Grizzly! Under the greenhouse is a base full of money, weapons, and a nuclear bomb. Boy, I'm sure glad I'm not that guy. And let me tell you, the game gets a lot easier when you get the gun that can kill everything in one shot.
Oh, hey, Shiro.
Grizzly, you're alive! No! Nah, I'd win. Roadhouse. And the best part about the story? Nobody died. Nobody important died. But there are touching moments and a good moral being to have balance in your life. If you try to do too much, you're going to burn yourself out. But speaking of doing too much, there are so many things to do in this game. That was a really good transition. Good job, Shiro. Thank you, Shiro. I don't even know the rules. Like, what is a down? And more importantly, why are they down? Do they just feel sad or something? But then you've got plays like Run and Shoot, I-Form, and Shotgun. Oh, I know Shotgun. I've played Doom before.
Not that kind of shotgun.
Not that kind of shotgun. Noted. Dude, Joe Montana has been playing out of his mind. He's unstoppable.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Was?
He retired before you were born.
Okay, fine, but Jerry Rice is still out there, right?
Jerry Rice is 62 years old.
So what's he been up to lately? Still running slants?
You sound like a guy who just read the rulebook cover to cover.
Yes, and now I fully understand the grand scheme of football.
Okay, but nobody cares about football in general. Who's your team?
The Madden All-Stars?
Who?
So what's Jerry Rice been up to lately? Still running slants? I enjoy being so powerful that no move can actually hurt me, and I can kill everything in one hit. Aww, that's adorable. I can understand where the issues come in. They are very limited with the amount of Mario enemies that they have, and yeah, there's a lot of Mario enemies. But then how do you make an evolutionary line that makes sense? What the hell is this? It feels like a new experience. And with the new mechanics introduced and it being so visually stunning, Super Mario Bros. 3 has got to be one of the greatest games of all time. Mariomon. This video is still about Mariomon. The title of the video, yeah, it's alright. But what is the game about? Well, it's about Asura. And his the title of the game is called, it's about Wrath, about Asura and his wrath. What are the Goma? They're the embodiment of people's hatred towards the demigods. But for some reason, they manifest as animals like monkeys and elephants. Nah, I never trusted those elephants. And you're on thin ice! This was all part of the other 7 generals' plans to stop Viltro once and for all by kidnapping Mithra to use her mantra-controlling powers to make them stronger and killing Asura. And also his wife. Because why not? So he becomes a giant and attempts to crush Asura. I wish that was me.
Huh?
What? But Asura is able to put August into a corner, forcing him to draw his blade.
How could I have been so foolish? Go Gadget Extendo Blade. Go, what?
It's not because Primeape or Butterfree are difficult to capture on their own, they're fairly easy. It's when there's multiple Pokemon to capture that makes it difficult. 2 Pokemon? That's a challenge, but 3 Pokemon? That's just downright impossible! What's next? 8 Seedots? I was then attacked by 8 Seedots.
Oh, okay. Entei just closed his mouth. Does that mean his attack is done?
No. Here is a fun fact for you. Did you know that in 1578, the Pilgrims and Native Americans had to fight off the Spanish from taking their land? And after a hard-fought battle, they celebrated their victory with the first Thanksgiving. Is that true? No, but could you imagine? Because just as it's a wasted Thanksgiving if you don't eat everything on the table,
Ezekiel chapter 23 verse 20.
This sounds repetitive, just hunting a monster over and over and over again. Well, like, what were you expecting? Look at the title, for goodness sake. What, you wanted a roller coaster or something? The monster is escaping. Go, bird. Whoa! Ow! 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 Ow!
Yeah, man. I don't get it. I don't know why your wife would just
Ow! 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 Ow!
We need to kill that guy.
I really love the characters in this movie. While the story has no idea what it's doing, every actor gave it their all, and it's making me love the movie the more and more I see it. I guess that's called Stockholm Syndrome. This game was so popular, it is the only 3D Mario game to receive a direct sequel. Man, I can't wait to go back to the Comet Observatory and see Rosalina again. Who are you? Rosalina and the Comet Observatory are gone. Instead, I get a ship shaped like Mario's head and this thing. It's love at first sight. Just look at them. Instantly romantic. Oh, hey, the Twin Towers. Then something happened. A giant meteorite struck the Earth. Goodbye, dinosaurs. But what if the dinosaurs weren't all destroyed? What if the impact of that meteorite created a parallel dimension where the dinosaurs continued to thrive and evolve into intelligent, vicious, aggressive beings? Just like us. And hey, what if they found a way back? I hate this movie. You know, this movie still kind of holds up. The tech at the time is really impressive. Look! Oh, that did not age well at all. And when the Switch came out, Nintendo came up with DLC for the game.
Can you buy this portable Wii U game at full retail price?
Screw you! Also, yes, I will be buying that game again at full retail price. And that is every 3D Mario game. And I only died 16 times. I've seen this movie 16 times. What the hell is wrong with my life? But one monster down means more to go, like the twin cooks who, and you're not going to believe this, want to cook you. They're all serving these giant guests who, and you're not going to believe this, want to eat you. Then we went to school. We didn't have books. There were no bad lunches. But there were a lot of traps. The classic bucket swing. Alright. Yeah, I won't fall for that one again. You just tap on the screen and the girl in the raincoat, not 6, I cannot stress that enough, but Bandai Namco still owned the Little Nightmares IP. And seeing how much money the games have made for them, they wanted to make more. I did it! I completed every Splatoon campaign back to back without dying a single time. And just to be absolutely clear, this challenge was not fun at all. But the whole game is filled with QuickTime events. The daytime levels have QuickTime events. The nighttime levels have QuickTime events. Everywhere you look, there's a QuickTime event. What the? Why do you have a big barrel for no reason? Like, I get it. The town's famous for his wine. I get it. But it had no reason to be there to begin with. It's not even like it's a proper storage area. Oh, of course, store the big barrel of wine on the rooftops to enhance the flavor. Yes, how could I have been mistaken? That makes perfect sense. Grizzly, get the fine wine. We got guests coming.
This is always such a pain.
How do I describe Sonic Unleashed? Imagine a bad game. Alright, you have now imagined Sonic Unleashed. Action-adventure game that made you feel like Batman. Who ordered the knuckle sandwich combo? Ow. Why would you do that? That hurt a lot. I rescue Commissioner Gordon when Bane shows up, so I run him over with the Batmobile. Ha! Take that, Bane! He is not coming up from the water.
I'm gonna beat you up.
I am not going to sugarcoat it. But I had to start from the bottom in bronze, or as I like to call it, bronze. But we somehow won this game. I even ranked up to bronze 2. I was winning game after game. It was amazing. I felt fantastic. I thought nothing could stop me. But is it my fault that I wanted to play a different hero than Jeff? I get it. I'm an incredible Jeff player. I see my own gameplay. That's some good Jeff gameplay. Through using the Punisher, I was able to make it to bronze 1. I was making great progress and I could just taste silver. Surely nothing can go wrong. These are different matches, by the way. I decided to take a break and go outside, when I remembered that it's winter, and it's cold. So I went right back inside and started playing competitive again. This is ruining my life. Finally, I'm in the division I believe I belong in, Silver, or as I like to call it, Silver. Yeah, you'll see things don't get that much better.